Let's make a creamy lasagna Alfredo with spinach. The sauce is rich and smooth, no ricotta needed, and we're using simple pantry staples. First, we prep everything. We'll make a homemade Alfredo sauce, cook the spinach filling, and then put it all together with no-boil lasagna sheets. Let's start with the Alfredo sauce. Alright, let's go. Place a pot over medium heat. Add the butter and let it melt. Once the butter melts, add the flour and stir constantly. Cook it for 3 to 4 minutes. We're using flour to thicken the sauce. Without it, your lasagna Alfredo can turn out runny. Now switch to a whisk. Slowly pour in about a third of heavy cream and whisk non-stop. We are going for a smooth creamy texture. We're using 30% fat cream. Don't go lower or the sauce can split while it's heating. When the sauce starts to thicken, add the rest of the cream little by little. Keep stirring and don't let it boil. That way the sauce stays smooth and won't turn weird or lumpy. Add a pinch of nutmeg, black pepper and salt. Stir again. Once you see little steam rising, start adding the Parmesan in batches. Let each batch melt before you add the next. We added ours in 5 parts. We are not using store-bought grated Parmesan. It has additives and can make your sauce lumpy. Grate it yourself on a fine grater so it melts smoothly and your sauce stays creamy, not split or grainy. If the sauce gets too hot, just lift the pot off the heat. Don't let it boil, that's key. Here's our creamy, rich Alfredo sauce. Time for the spinach filling. Let's prep. Chop the onion, grate some garlic, heat olive oil in a pan, medium heat again. Add the onion and cook for 3 to 4 minutes until it turns soft and translucent. Now throw in the garlic and cook for 30 seconds. You'll smell it right away. Add the frozen spinach, give it a stir, then cover with a lid and let it thaw right in the pan. This is the fastest way to do it. Stir a few times so it softens evenly. You can also thaw it at the room temperature about an hour before, totally up to you. But in the pan, definitely the quickest. We are using frozen spinach. It's soft, cooks fast and works perfectly for the filling. No cream, no additives, just pure spinach. Once the spinach is fully thawed, take off the lid and add some salt and a pinch of nutmeg. If your frozen spinach is already salted, you can skip the salt. Turn the heat up to high and cook until all the liquid evaporates. We need to get rid of that moisture, otherwise your sauce will turn out watery. It usually takes about 7 to 8 minutes. Look, once there is no water left in the pan, your spinach is ready. Move it to a cold bowl and let it cool for 5 minutes. Let's get back to the Alfredo sauce. First, set some aside. You'll use it for the bottom of the dish and the top layer later. Then mix the rest of the sauce with the spinach to make the filling. Check the description below for all the exact amounts. Weight the sauce and divide it into 4 equal parts. That way, you'll have enough for each layer. Your lasagna won't turn out flat or thin. Taste the Spinach Alfredo sauce. If it needs more salt, add a little. It should be a bit salty so the lasagna doesn't taste bland. Let's assemble the lasagna. We're using no-boil lasagna sheets. Simple, you find them in any grocery store. Grab the Alfredo sauce we set aside earlier, the one without spinach. Use a little less than half to coat the bottom of your baking dish. Save the rest for the top layer. Let's layer lasagna sheets, spinach filling, mozzarella cheese. Repeat this 4 times. If the sheets don't fit, no worries, just break them. Use the edge of the cutting board to snap them so they fit better. Our baking dish has rounded corners, so we break off the corners of the sheets to match. We don't like placing the lasagna sheets right on top of each other. They get bigger as they cook, and that can make the layers too thick or uneven. So just lay them side by side or leave a little space between them. That works best. Then add a fifth layer of sheets on top. Spread the remaining Alfredo sauce over the top. Don't forget the edges. If they are dry, they'll burn or crumble. Top everything generously with grated mozzarella. Cover the dish with a foil, fold it in half so it's double thick. Bake time. Place the lasagna in the oven and bake for 30 to 40 minutes. Check with a skewer. If it goes through easily, the sheets are soft. Take off the foil and bake for another 20 to 30 minutes until the cheese is golden and bubbly. We bake lasagna covered first, then uncovered. That way it cooks evenly without overcooking. The pasta stays tender, not mushy. Take the lasagna out of the oven. Look at that crispy, cheesy crust. Let the lasagna rest on the counter for at least 30 minutes before cutting. If you slice it too soon, it can be watery. It needs a bit of time to thicken up. We usually wait about an hour since this one's big with 5 layers. It needs time to set properly. That's it. Your creamy, cheesy spinach Alfredo lasagna is ready to serve.